This is Daily Gold, let us begin. Okay, so jumping in towards today, I decided to go over and do Stockades today. That's mainly due in part because I know I previously knew it was a crap gold farm. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with the results with everything for today. The Stockade, located within Stormwind, one of the dungeons. Obviously the one in Orgrimmar is Rage Fire Chasm, but in here within this area it takes like roughly no time at all in order to farm up. You can see it on the screen right now. I'm just blasting through, murdering everything and everything is really easy in order to follow. I just dive bomb straight and then I go right and then left and then I run back out of the instance. There's no reason to really dream walk in and out of the instance, mainly due in part that it's just so easy to get back to the beginning again and it just saves less time just by running back instead of all of that. So I did it in that way. That being said, let's move into our results for today, because this actually came out a little bit more of a shock than anything else. So if we jump in towards Worth It, we can pull this up on the screen right now. We can have a gander at everything else when it comes towards the Stockades, and I'm actually starting to forget where everything is. Okay, so Stockades has come in for me on the region average, so that's what we're valuing it at every time, is at a 0.03, so it's got the best sell rate of any other dungeon, that's pretty cool. You get a lot of wool cloth from this, 483. However, we got a lot of different types of recipes that actually sell for a decent amount of gold. These green items for transmog aren't actually worth a great deal. Only a few, like the Buccaneer's vest that I got, was worth around about 2,494 gold. However, it was the more of the recipes that I got alongside this that actually came in with a decent chunk of gold. And yeah, overall, a lot of the formulas and recipes that I actually managed to get with this. There is a couple of keynote ones, which is like the stylish green shirt and the Hillman's vest. Those ones added up quite nicely. This one's going on my auction house for around about 4,700 gold, or the region average of 1,326. And just overall, items seem to have added up. It's like the pattern of spider silk slippers, 400 gold, and it just, because I got quite a lot of different types of items within this hour, they all vary in worth. It actually adds up quite nicely. It's like just little bits here and there, which is quite nicely for spreading out. So realistically, looking at this and overviewing it from yesterday, this is more of a padding gold farm, and I will specify this with padding on your auction house. It's just like literally you're padding out the auction house with multiple variants of different items. They don't have to be stupidly high value, but they have to be a decent value overall. And that's what I mean, is trying to get to your 500 items real fast. And if we actually jump in towards our auction house, we currently have 171 items on the auction house with a total value of 861,050 gold. That's pretty dang good. However, we're still nowhere near that 500. I think you can tell how transmog takes quite a while in order to set up and to get regular sales. We go over towards our mailbox for today. We have 82 gold, which is, yeah, it's not that great for today. However, I don't expect anything for a very good while. This is more of a long game play, and I'm okay with doing it that way. Currently in our bags we have around about 26,685 gold, so that's not bad. The amount of raw gold I'm getting from a lot of dungeons just by doing an hour's worth of farming is actually quite handy as well. It's just a nice little uptick, it's nothing to be competitive with. If we go in towards here and we just go to Stockades, we can then see items that I've listed, and there's a couple of little different types of things that was not already linked with any of the other auctions, because some items obviously drop from other dungeons and they're already logged. But the Buccaneer's vest is one of the ones, and we're currently selling it for 6,505 gold. Not too shabby. And the scouting spolders, I wanted to see about this white item because it has a sell rate of 0.016 for transmog, and it's going for 899 gold. I just want to test this out, that's why I kept one of them, and just seeing if this actually sells, and I'll let you know it as and when it sells. But other than that, not an awful big haul. Mainly the thing that I actually got from that was the recipes. So if we go over towards recipes, type that in and then select that, we currently have a lot of different types of recipes just on the auction house. There's that green stylish shirt, 4,700 gold, and yeah, it just adds up quite nicely in the overall grand scheme of things. Obviously, I've got quite a lot of different types of patterns on the auction house, varying in price quite majorly, especially when it comes towards the Cobra scale hood and everything to that effect. But other than that, seems to be adding out quite nicely. We've got a lot of recipes, we've got a lot of transmog coming in, and it's just a case of keep farming and keep rinsing and repeating this, no matter how much I want regular sales to just start immediately. I just need to be patient and just keep working with this. This is the whole point with transmog selling. It is literally you're selling appearances, and you're trying to sell as many different appearances for a high enough markup as possible. Other than that, that is pretty much everything for today when it comes towards the Stockades. I've also done a dev update on the second channel, going over any of the animations for my character mobs. So like bears, deers, elementals, and yeah, it was their attacking and slain animations, so I did those yesterday. And following on to that, if you want my TSM profile or any other additional types of gold making stuff, then you can always go over towards the Patreon and have a little mosey over there. All in all, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.